industry, but also among fans, of course, when there's a new Shankar film out or when there's a new Vikram film out. What goes through your own mind when you have a film that the world is now ready to see? Especially this one where you've gone through several transformations. You've bulked up, you've lost weight, you've shaved your head bald.
It was very exciting for me doing it, and the fact that Shankar sir had played around with CG in Robo, but in this one it's more about prosthetics. And it's going to be, I mean, we have seen that in a couple of Tamil films too, but here he's taken it to another level.
Sure.
So I knew that I was part of something very, very important happening. And I know in my mind that this is not like, okay, another film of mine and then my next film is going to be pegged according to this. I'm very clear about that. I know this is going to be, it may happen again, it may not, but I know this is very special and I've treated it that way.
You really gave this film 2.5 years of your life.
Actually 3, because I had to get my weight back and start looking normal. And in fact, I wasn't hiding. It's very strange, but I stopped posing for pictures. After a point, normally what I do is when I'm in a look, I'll have my cap and my glasses. I started getting so gaunt, and in the gym, like I needed to beef up first, like really become muscular and then become like a model and, you know, really fit. And after that, I had to be really scrawny. So the moment they started in the gym and they saw me beef up, and they were all like, wow, fantastic. And then after that, when I started shedding my weight and becoming really ripped, they got more excited because this is in, and this is really good, this is you, and blah, blah. And then I started coming to the gym and saying, no, I can see my muscles, I don't want this. And I was very scrawny. I'm saying, no, but I can see a little bit of the bicep and the veins, can we do? And then there was a guy working out and he said, hello, excuse me, you want to bulk up or what? I said, no, it's a little bulky. He said, sir, you're hardly there. I said, no, and then they started coming, the same guy started saying, I think you're like taking a little too far. When are we going to see? You know that other Vikram and Sami, he's good looking. I said, listen, this is not about looks, it's a film.
Now, the new film, I with Shankar, it's shrouded in secrecy, or it certainly has been till the first look was revealed. How do you think does this kind of secrecy help a project?
Movies per se, what happens is the moment they know something and the stories are, people say, yeah, that's the story, and it starts. And a movie, and I think Shankar is trying to do something different every time. So this one we had to, because of the look of the character. And they already had hundreds of stories out there.
Was that hard to, you know, to keep these looks secret?
It was very, but we actually, this time we didn't have just a security ring. We actually had people facing the other way just to make sure nobody had cameras. And incidentally, I mean, everybody has a phone which has a camera, and
it's hard in today's times too.
I was the chief. I used to be like, I'll go for the shot, I'll say, okay, ready? And I'll look. And I'll see either a flash, I'll say, Angantapaka right or camera, then Shankar. He used to call me 360. He says 360. He knows it. I'll say, there's a camera there. And you'll have to say it, because the moment you say, they'll hide the camera. I'll just call Kala and say, on the third window, there's one guy with the camera. So they'll send someone up, they'll delete it. We kept, and it was great. You won't believe, almost the whole film I looked different. And no one knew about it. No one ever knew about it.
There's two very distinct looks that require prosthetic makeup from what I could make out from the trailer. One is that disfigured man and one is the beast. Which was harder to do?
The disfigured man was harder. The beast was easier. The beast is like one piece. That was about 5, 6 different pieces. And my hands and all of that. And the beast had lots more things happening. His hair and his horns, and you know, so even if there was a slight defect, I mean, you couldn't make that out. And he had that presence, his whole body. It's a suit. So the moment I stood up, I mean, you really don't look close. But this guy is fully shrouded. And I mean, he's got this black thing. And
so
you can, the whole, I mean, even a little thing gone out of thing is, that was, but they were amazing. I think their work ethics is fantastic. They would not just do it and walk away. They'll come and wait on the set. I'll tell them, go, Sean, it's really hot. He'll be there every shot. He'll come and touch up my hair, or maybe something goes wrong, or something will fall off. Or it was amazing watching them work.
Kamala Hassan had said a few years ago that he's done with Bollywood and done with Hindi cinema because it's too unprofessional. There's too much waiting on the sets. You made a Hindi film. You made David a few years ago. Is it still apples and oranges when it comes to Tamil cinema and Bollywood cinema? Are they two very different industries in terms of their working styles?
I wouldn't really be a good judge because I worked with Manisa, who had a South Indian unit because Santosh Shivan was their thing. And likewise, Bijoy had a unit from here.
Okay.
So most of them were from down south. So it was, I really don't know how Bombay works. But I would love to be there, get up late and come up. That's something I'd like to do, which we don't do here.
The one quality that has defined you is your tenacity. It's no secret that you had an accident when you were in college. Your leg was injured severely and you went through 23 surgeries at the time. And you've said that it was your complete desire, your absolute your need to be an actor that drove you to get out of that situation. How has that tenacity helped you in your career?
I've always wanted to be an actor. I've prayed, I've cried to God wanting to be an actor from when I was a child.
Right.
And it was all shattered with that accident. And I knew I'm never going to. In fact, I started trying to sing. Like, my brother used to sing and I couldn't sing.
Okay.
So, I was okay. I'm a popular bathroom singer. So I just started trying to sing because I was thinking, I can't act. Let me at least sing. Let me become a still photographer or maybe a lightman or a camera assistant, anything, you know. So, but then in my mind, I realized I can walk, I will act. The doctor said I'll be handicapped all my life, but I said I will do it. And when I got it, and then when I got Sedu, I know that this is something which is so beautiful, which was almost denied to me.
Sure.
Now, I would never want, I'm enjoying
you can't take
that.
Lightly,
and every minute I'm enjoying that. No? So that's why for me, I don't take it lightly, and at the same time, I don't take it for granted, and at the same time, I know it's there, and I'm moving, in the right direction.
Right. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.